Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for June the 8th, 2022. And yeah, how are you going with all the energies? There's a lot of very intense energies happening this week, especially emotional. But I think some of that emotional, the spiky end of that emotion that occurred over the last couple of days, hopefully is starting to settle down a little bit where there's some workable solutions coming, or at least the need for that, seeing the need for that. But I do feel like the intensity of the energy perhaps is starting to settle a little bit or calm just a little bit, which is good. But there's also Mercury turns direct today. Depending on where you are in the world, it might be on the 7th if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. But this is where things start to have a little bit more direct communication. The plans can start moving forward again. And perhaps you can be clearing a lot of stuff up as well. This is a week where there's a lot of divine feminine energy around in terms of the planets. We've got the 9 of Cups, so a lot of strong female energy, divine feminine, like the girls in terms of the asteroids, and Venus is in charge. So yeah, interesting kind of energy to come through. So let's see, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is the card of things starting to line up, looking at your fulfillment and happiness. Let's see what is coming in around it. The 4 of Pentacles, okay, wanting to at least hold on to it for the moment, but it's a sense of what are you holding on to too tightly for fear of letting go? Perhaps there's something more fulfilling coming in. The 6 of Cups, again, we're going down the path of memory lane to the past, where something is calling you into the future. So it's like, what are you holding on to? You holding on to something from the past here, but the judgment energy is the message from Spirit saying there's something that's calling you here. And the 8 of Cups, this is walking away from something that's been deeply unfulfilling, and I do feel like it's connected to this past energy. And the 9 of Pentacles is actually regaining your independence. It's a very empowering energy. It's an energy of just being happy with who you are and where you're at in your own skin. It's a sense of redefining a boundary as well that's coming through. So it feels like there could have potentially been, you're releasing yourself from something from the past here, but there's a sense that there could have been some very either really strict boundaries and tight boundaries that could feel restrictive around you, or it was the opposite, like a blurring of the boundaries. I'm kind of feeling with this 4 of Pentacles, it's more like, oh, it was tight. It's more of a Saturnian kind of energy with this Capricorn, where it felt like Saturn is the energy of the planet of boundaries, but it can feel very like a restrictive space. And sometimes it's like you're so used to being in those boundaries, it feels like a safe place, even though the universe is saying it's time to let go of something. This sage is it really getting up my nose. I don't normally have it right there, but anyway. So I just felt like with all the intense energies around, I mean, there's so much. What I was tuning in for is there's so much information coming to you. And it's like, what do I do with all of this? Messages, weird little synchronicities, strange little things. You know, I was having a conversation today about some Black Moon Lilith energy, and my Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio, so it was a very Scorpio. We're talking about Scorpio energy. Anyway, I was in this kind of shop, and there was a big car park, and I pulled up, and right in front of me was this big bull bar of this ute in front of me, and on it had the words Scorpion, and I was like, okay. And it's one of those weird things. I'd also had a conversation with my son in the car. We were talking about bees. In front of me, there was a number plate its number plate was bees something else. And I was like, this is weird. Getting all these like weird, messages everywhere. Not weird. Like, I don't find it weird, but it's kind of like it be what you put out there. You're getting little either validations from the universe, or the universe saying, talk to me, ask for what it is that you need. And I was quite literally saying to the universe this morning, show me this person. I want to know who this person is in my life. I'm looking for a healthcare practitioner. I quite literally ran into a friend this morning, and she was talking about this exact same healthcare practitioner I was looking for. And I was like, thank you, universe. And so it's very much this sense of put it out there, because those messages might come back. The universe is listening at this moment and wanting to communicate with you. And so I feel like those little synchronicities were more like saying, yeah, I'm listening. I'm on the other line. It's kind of like when you accidentally call someone like a bum call and they can hear your conversation and you yell going, I'm here. I can hear you. Hang up. And it's like the universe is saying that to you, going, I'm hearing you. I'm listening to you. Connect. Start talking back to me. We're on this line where it feels like it's a one-way street at this moment. So ask, because the answers are coming for you at this moment in time. It's kind of interesting. So back to the reading. The judgment energy is very much, there's a very clear, strong message coming to you about something that you have to let go of, something like an old issue. These issues coming up from the dead are ready to be cleared out. Something you thought was long lost, buried, has arisen again. It's like an old issue that's come back, and it's like, from the past. And it's like, okay, there's something around this that needs to be cleared out. So whether it's kind of some sort of emotional clearing out, a lot of emotions with these cups, or whether it's like a detox energy, can represent water being held in your body as well. But it's a sense that something needs to be cleared and cleaned out, and with the judgment energy, in order to step into the new energy that is awaiting you. The judgment is like a second chance. It's a rebirth energy. So the universe is saying, don't want to be holding on too tightly so that you're stuck in the past, that you can step into this energy of fulfillment here. You're moving from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. And that's what's at the very start. It's like, that's my aim. That's my goal. That's what I want. Something that is fulfilling me. And then, but it is, the universe is going, well, this is what you have to do. And you're getting very clear messages to come through. And the Nine of Pentacles is a sense of feeling free as well, free from this energy. But it's also a sense that both the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, the satisfaction comes from the fact that you've done the work yourself. So it's like you could be doing this work with somebody else, but you have to activate this. This is your journey, and honoring that journey. So this is kind of like being able to get over the other side of an old energy that's, come up quite literally of late, and there's been a lot that's come up and resurfaced, and this is kind of saying you can get over the other side of it. Absolutely. And yeah, so that is it. The Six of Cups is saying that there is a need to rebalance harmony in relationships in your life. So yeah, I do feel like it's a lot to do, again, this energy, a lot of emotional energy around relationships and how you're feeling, and this can be presented in so many different ways. And the Nine of Pentacles is kind of like, if you're single, this is just being happy to be single. But you can be like that within a relationship as well. It's just like, I'm happy in my own skin. I don't need that person for something else. And this is where it feels like perhaps you are feeling an emotional need through somebody else, and realizing that that's actually not fulfilling, that you need to fulfill that within yourself. And so, like I said, there's this empowering energy that brings satisfaction with it, but it is just listening to the messages that are coming through from the universe. So yeah, that is the energy. I mean, like I said, there's just a lot of messages coming through, especially now Mercury is about to turn direct. Things are going to start coming to light. Things are going to make more sense. And it's like, finally understand that. Yeah, it's about working really proactively and productively with this energy. And the universe is going, yeah, we'll help you out. So yeah, that's it. I look forward to seeing where we're going tomorrow. At least it feels like with these two nines that things are starting to feel a lot better. Or it's like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, at least that there's a possibility for that. So that's it. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.